Happy Monday, everybody. I know, long time no see. I appreciate and am very grateful for your patience. My subscribers, especially if you haven't, like, share, and subscribe, please, if I resonate in any way, shape, or form. I've been hit with love readings and doing a full-time job, so it's wiped me out. I just had no energy to do any readings or pick a cards, and we're switching it up today because it is the love week. We are heading into Valentine's Day. First, let me do my spiel real quick, just for entertainment purposes only. Please, with every tarot reader that you watch, take every reading with a grain of salt, please. I mean, free will is such a big game player. I mean, we could see the energies of your potential partner going one way, and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, they decide to go left. And that'll flip the whole reading. The whole thing will just change. So please keep an open mind and take what resonates with you. Don't even listen to stuff that doesn't. Just let it go. Don't sit there and let it sit in your mental Rolodex being overthought about, like, well, wait a minute, maybe, because that just sets confusion, and then the true messages that were coming through to you get kind of muddled in there, and it's harder. So, okay, so remember to keep an open mind, and this is in no way, shape, or form any diagnosis or advice for any medical or psychological conditions. On that note, let's get started. Thank you. It's with a lot of gratitude. I think everybody's commented. I'm sorry I haven't even liked them. I just haven't even had the chance. So this is a very, very special love reading. I know you guys are probably eyeballing the cards, but we are going to be doing a very, very special meditation. This is going to be geared towards your heart and your solar plexus chakra. Let's get those cleared so we have a nice direct flow. So you are drawn. You'll do it with your eyes closed. When you open you may pick two piles of cards. Okay, now just remember, one's a back burner, the one with the strongest energy, the strongest pull, that's the one you look at first. The second one will be your back burner. The whole thing may not resonate, but there's messages definitely in there for you if you were drawn to it, okay? Now, this reading was inspired by a lot of tarot readers. Other tarot readers here on YouTube, wonderful, wonderful, beautiful souls and light workers. I watch them all the time, for not only for my own personal stuff, but you know, because I like connecting. It's a community. It's nice to see other people out there, their differences, their authenticities, weeding out the one-on-one readers and the fast food readers to the real deals. And it's really amazing. There's a lot of really wonderful, wonderful people out there. But what I've been hearing over and over again is about the exes coming back. The exes coming back. But they're not talking about anybody, like, say you started something new with someone, or there's someone potential, you know, you're kind of looking and going, maybe. But then we keep getting ex energy. What if you hadn't talked to your ex in a year? You've gone on, they've gone on. It's like, what? All of a sudden you're, no. I moved forward. I don't go backwards, you know, and so what do we do? I mean, I'm waiting, looking for, like, answers, and I'm not, I mean, I'm saying me, but I'm using me as you for an example. And it's like we're not hearing about the other people coming in. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to switch it up for us today. So this is a love reading. There is no time limit on this. You can look at this video a year from now and it'll still apply for you, okay? Hopefully I'll have newer ones by then, but you know what I'm saying. We're going to look at first, who is it? Who is it? Who's the love interest that is coming in? Which means when I tap in, it's the strongest energy that's going to be coming forward to you, coming towards you, coming into the physical plane. So that's what we're going to be looking at here first. Then we're going to see, like, how they're viewing you or how they're feeling about you. Then we're going to look at their true intentions. Okay, so we're going to check that out too. And we're also going to see any guidance, okay, for you in this situation. And at the very end, I have a very special bonus pick a card geared for your self-love. This has to do with how you can improve and grow the love you're feeling for yourself, because when we step into self-love, that flows out and that strengthens connections that are already there, helps buster any barriers of fear of letting maybe new things in, or maybe letting the old in, because things have changed. We're not the same people we were a year ago, are we? Nope. So in saying that, are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. Now, oops, I better time save this. 4:38 meditation. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to keep this less than a minute, because I know everybody's like, I don't want to do this, but I should do this. So, okay, try not to look, if you can. I know it's really hard, because I'm going to alter the camera so it's right on the cards. Okay, because it's easier for me, because I'm sitting all stupid. So, ready? Inhale. We're going to ground first, okay? We're going to inhale, exhale, have your eyes closed. If you can, put both feet on the ground. See, I did the no-no and I crossed my feet, which blocks energy when I'm doing readings. Put your focus on your feet or at your tailbone. Feel the energy there. It should feel like a little heat. And then you're going to imagine shooting that energy down straight through all the layers and all the mantles, straight down to that beautiful fiery core of Earth. Mother Gaia, let her grab onto it. And you just breathe for a minute till you feel, you'll feel it. Everybody feels it differently, so it's hard for me to describe it. Some people feel a tug or little tingle sensations or heat or a flowing. Okay. Now, what I want you to imagine now in your mind's eye, whoever you use for your higher source or your divine power, like a bright, beautiful, white ball of fire. Okay, because we're going to use that fire and we're going to imagine it coming in as the tone is going on the singing bowl. And you're going to feel it in your chest and in your stomach area. It might get a little uncomfortable. Some people get very overwhelmed. So if you feel the need to cry, you start feeling angry, allow that to happen. Allow that to flow. That's just releasing. Your chakras are releasing that so it can flow. Okay? And then when we're done, I'll let you know. And I'll tell you when to open your eyes. You ready? Inhale. And breathe naturally. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Let me just sit camera here and do a timestamp. We are on, we'll do it at 7:50. Oops, what's up? I'm gonna sit over here because that hurts my butt and I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. All right, I got us at 7:56. Okay, 7:56, pick a card. Oh, and I dropped, oh hell no, I dropped my ring. Okay. Pile 1. Oh geez, let me, pile 2, pile 3. Sorry guys, bear with me. Just a little. And I'm going to scoot this in a little closer so you guys can really see the cards. Sorry. Oh. Well, that was redundant. Okay, let's see. Let me get this over this way. You don't see my messy bed. Cards everywhere. All right. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And remember, if you are drawn to more than one pile, the one that pulls at you the strongest, that's the first one you listen to. The second one, that's your back burner, or the third one's your back burner, so you do it by level of energy, like how strong they pulled. Now remember, the whole reading for that back burner pile may not resonate, but there is a message in there for you. That's why you were drawn to it. All right, here we go. So excited to do this one. People of pile 1. People of pile 1, I got you 909. Let us see what's going on here. All right, I'm going to move these guys out of the way because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Here, I got a lot of cards here for you guys. Excuse me, it's my Labrador. Right? What do you think? He's so pretty. You might not be able to see the flash. Okay, sorry. All right. People of pile 1. Who are you dealing with? This is going to be the person. Is it an ex? Is it new? Are they coming in? Brand new? Or is it someone you're currently interested in? We're going to look and see. We got the Emperor. The Emperor. Okay, now, what I'm feeling, the message I'm getting, this is someone when they always say, I have to laugh because a lot of people are like, well, it's an older person, but I mean, it could be, but what I'm getting with the Emperor is that it's someone old, someone from the past, someone who's been there, someone established, okay, kind of like steadfast, okay, so this person, I hate to say it, but I still feel that it's an ex, okay, there was a separation there, all right, so there's an ex energy coming in. All right, now we're looking to see how they view you, their feelings towards you, and I was only drawn to pull one card. Patience. They see you as being very, very patient, very kind, very understanding, almost to a fault. Okay, I wonder if I can, hold on guys, I'm going to try to do the light here. Is that better? Yeah, because I don't like that glare on there. Okay, so it's just dim in this room, that's why I use that big light. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so they see you very patient, very considerate, very compassionate, very understanding. That's how they view you, you know. But you see the little girl with her eyes covered, that's kind of how they view you too, like someone who's a little bit blind when it comes to, like, I don't want to see, I'll wait, I'd rather be surprised, I'd rather have it hit me later type of thing. But they still view you as this, like, I feel like a little angel. They see you as an angel. See the wings there? And they have love for you. They have a lot of love and respect for you. Even if they're not showing it because of who they are, I feel that they're very kind of stoic in how they are. They're very, like, kind of, God, what is the signs for the Emperor? Aries, like the Aries energy, but it's a fiery energy. They are very passionate, but they can, with the Emperor, they can be very guarded too, and very like, they can be very, they stand their ground. They don't, you know, they're the ram. They're not, you know, it's like headbutting, stubbornness, you know, my way or the highway type of attitude, but they've softened a bit. I see that their transformation is happening also, and that's why the situation is now coming in. Okay, so let's see, what was this? So I want to know what their true intentions were. Let's see. Well, so we got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Interesting. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. We got two nines going on here. Okay. So this is more about style over substance. Okay. And this is about wishes coming true. But you know the old adage, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes all that glitters is not gold. Now, this isn't a warning. It's just you already know this person. You already know a lot about them. You know how they are. So the thing is when the old becomes new again, so to speak, you know, and there is work being done. It's not like I don't feel like this person hasn't put in the work. They still have a ways to go, but they really do want, they wish for this. They wish for, that's their intention. They really wish for a good life with you. Okay, they want this. They want this. I feel full committal is involved here. Okay, this is a wish that they want granted. This is their hopes, their dreams. They really want to be with you. And this is how they also, their intention is viewing you like this. They see you guys being successful. They see, I feel that wealth is really a big player, a factor in here. The way you guys look, the way you are together, you fit, okay? But, you know, we don't want to be style over substance. You don't, I mean, sure, you know, you guys can go out and have a good time and probably afford, like, you know, hey, let's go to the Maldives this weekend. All right, I'm in. Yeah. Or maybe not. Or, hey, I got coupons for McDonald's. I'm in. McDonald's, don't even go there. Okay. Royale with cheese. Okay, anyway. But whatever it is, you got to remember that, and they have to remember to be mindful that this may look really beautiful, and it is. I feel very strong this is a good thing, and this is really what they're feeling, okay, inside, deep inside. Okay, you may not be seeing it, but you might be seeing hints and glimmers of it, and so now you know. This is what is in their heart. This is their true intentions. However, there's a soulful connection. You guys are connected soulfully. Like a soul connection. This could be a karmic relationship. or some kind of soulmate, okay, connection. But the thing is, you don't want to forget about that, lose that focus, because that's what makes you both strong together. It's not just having it all, having everything, but it's also being connected, okay? There's you, there's them, You want to bring it together, but you want balance. It's really about balance. I feel like balance was the issue. It's like you guys never get on an even keel, but knowing what you know and knowing what they know, maybe you're the one that's going to teach them balance. This may be what they want, but there's a balance involved, which I feel that people who pick pile 1 understand that and can bring that. That's where they see this. This is where you come in with the compassion and the patience. But you got to stand strong is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's look and see what your guidance is. All right, what's the guidance for people pick pile 1 for this? Ha! Reveal your truth. What did I just say? You got to stand strong. Look at all that reflection. I had too many shiny cards. Okay, so reveal your truth. Speak, use your voice. Do not be afraid, okay, to speak your voice. You're not going to lose them now, okay? They really understand this. They understand a little bit more about this connection with you than they may let on, okay? They do. That's why they're not stupid. Okay. They know they can have it all with you. And I'm talking, mind, body, soul, love, money, and security, and all that good stuff. Okay. And happiness, family. I don't feel that as strong, but I do feel that they're open to that. If that makes sense to you, people to pile 1. Now remember, this may not all resonate with everybody. Take it with a grain of salt. But revealing your truth, speaking your voice. Now's the time. You can't compromise. Don't go back to the old ways where you compromised. Okay? You're okay on your own. You've been okay on your own. I feel for some of you on pile 1, okay? You have been okay. All right? And this person acted like he was okay, but he wasn't. But then he started standing on his own feet and starting to step into who he was after he got out of... The only way I can say is like ostrich in the sand, kind of denial, kind of Capricorn-esque type of energy. That may be their... that may be a rising or whatever. Now, I want to clarify because I didn't do it in the beginning, by the way. You know how I said Aries, Emperor represent Aries? Now, your person may not be an Aries, but their rising or, most importantly, their Venus could be an Aries. So keep that in mind also, okay? Because that's how they come at the Venus sign. Basically, it tells us how you come at love, how you view it, how you want it. Okay, how you approach it. Okay, so this could very well be their Venus sign or their ascendant. Okay, could even be their moon. So just keep that in mind. That's why I always tell people, please, if I mention signs, just kind of let it roll. Because it may not necessarily be specifically, well, my man's a fucking Taurus. He ain't no, Aries. But then again, if you look at his chart, he may have Aries like in one of those areas. So, but this is so important. Revealing your truth, speaking your voice, no matter what. If anything, it's just going to increase these intentions here. It's going to increase it. He's going to have a newfound respect, and it's going to raise this nice little quiet angel. It just kind of goes, oh, I'll just do this and hang in there, but I'm not going to compromise my soul for this motherfucker. Sorry, forgive the French. But you stay true to yourself. He sees this. But you got to reveal it now. Show him. Show yourself. This is not just for him, but you cannot compromise your truth and your intentions. Okay, do not compromise that in any way, shape, or form for this. It's not worth it. Okay, but once you reveal your truth, you're going to see a lot. I feel like that's going to open up a lot. It's going to help the balance that's needed here. Okay, to have this happen. Okay, in a good way. Okay, and I feel like I have to say again, be careful what you wish for, though. But I feel that that's more on his part. Okay, we just realize there's going to be some work involved here. There's going to be some work involved. No, yes, no. Yeah, there's going to be some work, buddy. But he's open to it. And it's not a temporary thing. I really feel that he's past that bullshit. Okay, he's really past that, and he's ready to do civil work. We just, this person. You know how they think, you know how they act. I'm sorry if I say he. It could be male or female. It doesn't matter. But you know how they are. So because you're intuitive that way with them and you're connected and you understand them and really have gotten to know them, over the time that you had with them before, you know how to approach and get them to work with you to help bring what you need to the relationship to help it to build. So, all right, for your own self-love, this is your bonus card, okay? And I can't make this shit up. Okay, reveal your truth. Being true to yourself. Do not compromise you for anybody. I don't care if it's a partner, a parent, a kid, school, a boss. You never compromise who you are and what you stand for and your beliefs or anything like that for anybody else. Okay, that's not being authentic. That's basically being people-pleasing, and it can also lead to codependency and caring what other people think so much that you lose yourself because you're following along with what they believe you should be, okay, doing. So, in saying that, to increase your self-love towards yourself, the dragonfly spirit's coming to you. The truth transcends illusion. Being honest, not with just with others. So I feel that that's a really, really, really major message for you guys, people of the Pile One. But yourself. But you, in truth, you are worthy. You are deserving. You're a badass. You're not the same person you were like 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago. Look where you are now. Be honest with yourself. You know, you should be proud of where you are. And I'm not just talking about financially or even a job or you know, if you're with this person already or if you're working towards it, you know, and feeling lucky and blessed, that's fine. But we're talking about mind, body, and soul. We're talking about you. This is about you here. Being truthful with yourself, stepping into, you're very humble people of the Pile One. I really feel the humility, and you're very grateful for your life. And you have it, I feel like for the majority of you guys, I really feel very strong spiritual work. You guys have been doing the work. But the dragonfly spirit's just here to remind you, you know, that even though maybe you've been truthful and other people have been living in illusion, and it makes you sad because you're like, God, if you guys just step out of that, you'd be so much happier. You have affected people by being your authentic self, by stepping into this space of your true higher self. Okay, you are affecting people with your truth. Do not change or alter that in any way, shape, or form. Keep moving forward. I do have a message for you guys too, that for those of you really, really putting the focus on and manifesting and looking for this confirmation, I will tell you this, one of the messages I just got for you guys, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Some of you might feel like it's stagnant and slowed down. That's okay. That's your time to rest. It's all right. Things have to, you know, you can only toil the land so long. You can't keep toiling it 24 hours a day. You got to let the soil settle for a bit and let the seeds start taking root so they can start popping up. Okay, so now for those of you who felt like there's stagnation, I'm not just talking about relationship. I'm talking about all around. You see things slowing down. You're getting a little panicky. Don't worry about it. You're allowed to rest. This is rest time. Take advantage of this while it's there, because once that gestation period ends, boom, you're going to be off again. Everything's just going to shoot up and off you go. So thank you, Pile 2. I do have, if you want a little bit more insight into your love, pick a card. I do have a special down below in the description, $14.14. It's an in-depth love reading, no holds barred. I get into the nitty gritty. It's a private video reading. I have the PayPal link below, and I just send you all lots of love and light today. Thank you for watching, and I hope this resonates. If it does, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, people of Pile 2. Okay, people of 2. I had to get a drink, so my drinky poo, had to have my sweet tea. Okay, so now we're going to look at, now we're going to look at, because it's before, all right, I want to move these guys out of here. I need the room. So I did a bunch of cards for you guys. Okay, people of Pile 2. Everyone's like, come on, cats. Don't make me wait. Okay. Well, anyway, I'd like to explain a little bit about my life history. Just kidding. Okay, let's see who you're dealing with. Is this an ex, or is this your potential partner? You're looking at a person of interest right now, or is it someone new? It's the Fool. So, for people in Pile 2, it looks like this person that's coming at you or coming into your world, and I feel for some of you, they're already here, brand new. This is a new person. Some people might say, oh, well, they're young. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is just what I'm feeling, the energy I'm getting from the card. Okay, is that this is someone new. Could be possibly an air sign, could be Aquarius. But I always say, don't judge by sign for the cards. That's just what air, represents. I mean, the Fool represents Aquarius, or is tied into it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, remember, too, this could be talking about their Venus sign, how they approach love, because this is a love reading, so I'm going to look at, they may just be an Aries, okay? Their rising could be Aries, okay? So remember to keep that in mind when it comes to the any references to the astrological signs, okay? All right, so we got this Fool. He's very impetuous. He's like, woohoo! I'm walking blindly into this, and that's okay. I'm walking blindly, and that's okay. Okay, so standing at the precipice, but he's ready to take that leap. Okay, this is someone who may seem a little immature and kind of like reckless a little bit because they just kind of go flinging into stuff sometimes, but they have faith. They don't worry about the other stuff. They just kind of do their own thing and they don't care. And that's awesome. And this is also like the beginning of the major arcana in tarot, new beginnings. Okay, that's what this also indicates. So if it's a potential partner, he's coming in. Okay. All right, so now let's see how they view you. Let's see how they see you. What's the most prominent thing? Ooh. Well, there's some things I don't even need to see, but apparently you look like this. I'm kidding. It's strength. They see you as strong, beautiful, holding your own. She's supporting this disc of suns behind her. But it has the word star in it too. So to you, you stand out. You're spotlighted. Okay, you're like the star. Oh my God, sorry guys. My little tripod, little rubber band thing just went, never mind, we're done here. Ironically enough, a friend sent me a messenger message, so see what you did? No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Okay, so they see you as the star. Sorry about that, pal, too. We'll get serious here. They see you strong. They see you as, you get stuff done. You're holding your own. They just see you as very, I explain it, like someone who's got their stuff together. You are moving forward. They're very inspired by you. They're impressed by you. I almost want to say it's almost like a worship type of, not that they're obsessed, but they do watch you. Okay, so if you're on social media a lot, whether you have your own YouTube channel, okay, they also see you as being very intuitive. You're very spiritual. Okay, they see you have balance, like mind, body, and soul. They see all this, you're put together, perfectly in their eyes. That's how they view you. But most importantly, the main thing they see is how strong you are. Now, you may not feel like it all the time, but they see this. They've seen things that you've overcome or have been, or how you handle situations recently, and they're just like, wow. They just leveled up in their eyes and their heart. They're like, hey, this is whatever happened. I feel like there was something that happened that really made you stand out to that person, this potential new person or person of interest, to make them go stand up and really, like that song No Brainer. You stand out from the crowd, baby, it's a no-brainer. That's, yeah. He wants to take you to the mansion. Okay, so anyway, now let's check out their true intentions. What is the Fool's true intentions for Miss Star over here? Let's see. We got, oh, what an awesome combo. Okay. All right. We've got the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups together. This is a very grounded combo. This guy is very grounded in knowing who and what he wants. And it's you. He wants to have this Ten of Cups. Look at the whole family, and maybe not some, if you're not kid oriented, but he's very much wanting that family environment. He wants to feel that sense of home, and he feels that he gets that with you. And the Three of Wands just backs that up. This is amazing. He's going to make this happen. That is his intentions. He's like, I'm making this freaking happen. And with the Three of Wands, he's got that fiery, passionate energy backing him up. That's just making it even more determined that he's going to approach you. If he hasn't already said anything, I know he's probably been I feel like he's probably, or I'm sorry, I keep saying he, and I don't mean to say that because it could be a male or a female if you're cross-watching for somebody else. Cross-watching, how do you cross-watch? Anyway, you know what I mean. But I really feel that this person's going to be coming forward this week with this. If they have not presented this to your plate, they're going to. They are determined. They're focused, and the love is there. It's honest. It's true. Okay, it's going to be very rich. He's able to express himself so passionately. This is like crazy. I mean, this is good, but to see the Three of Wands with, I mean, the Ten of Cups with anything, pretty much. I mean, but if you see it with the Nine of Cups, that's major. But since we're looking at his true intentions, I mean, he's determined to really, really like come forward and show you what he's got to bring to the relationship. This is what I feel the Three of Wands is all about. He wants this. He's going to tell you, this is what I want with you. We're going to have this. We're going to make this happen. I'm going to help make this happen. And I've got all this to make it happen. So he's going to be bringing stuff to the table to you, to be like showing you, like, look what I can do. Look what I'm bringing too. And I feel like he's working on spirituality. I feel this like hyper energy. Yeah, that's definitely the Fool card. The Fool energy, that fiery, passionate, just kind of, he's got this childlike joy about him or this person. I'm sorry, I don't mean to label with a him. Okay, it's just a very heavy masculine energy I'm getting off of this. Okay, that's why. So please don't cringe ever. Think of it's a chick. Okay, come on. All right. But I really feel that even though they have a childlike view of things, it's a good way to be. He doesn't label. This person doesn't. I don't want to say he doesn't fully care what other people think, but he's going to do what he feels is right. And when he locks into like this Three of Wands energy, it's going to happen. Whether he fails or not, it doesn't matter to him or this person. It does not matter. If it doesn't work, he's like, okay. And then he goes on to whatever else moves him and he moves forward. So that's but he's definitely focused. This is his intention towards you right there. Having it all. Coming together. Possible proposal, or talking about maybe upping the relationship commitment, going to another level in the relationship. Could be moving in. Could be, it's definitely something is going to be said, okay, to move this relationship up to get towards this. This is his goal. That's his end goal, and he's got the fire to back that up. Okay, now let's see what guidance your guides have for you in this. Oh, you got two. Okay. Trust in the magic. Oh my God, why is this doing this? This is retarded. Sorry guys, the reflection is crazy. Okay, well, it's trust the magic. Okay, it's two crows, all right? So trusting in the magic, having blind trust. I feel that some of you in pile two, you've been wanting this. You've been really wanting this. You've been dreaming about it for probably a long, long time. And the thing is, you're now in a place where it's coming to, it's manifesting, and then you're choking. I feel like there's like, wait a minute, there's doubts coming up. It's more or less self-doubt and fear, plus traumas from the past that might be interfering. Trust is a big one, okay? And what I feel from this person is that they are what they're showing you. They are not afraid to like rip everything off and go, here, this is what I am. This is it. There's no more, no less, nothing hidden. Here you go. That's what I feel with this person. Very, very, very strongly. Okay. This person doesn't want to hide a thing from you. Okay. And it's not because they have an ulterior motive, obviously, but because they want you to see that they're not like anybody else, and they aren't. Okay. They're vibing at your vibration, so they're matching your frequency, okay? So that can be a little discerning, and because then you're like, wait a minute, and you don't realize how much stuff from the past comes up that you're still hanging on to. Trust issues, maybe past trauma. You're like, oh, I ain't going there again, You may have even had some red flags that kind of made you step back and freak out, okay? But the thing is your guides are asking you to trust, okay? This person's been divinely guided into your life. Okay, that's what I'm really feeling. This person's here at the right time, at the right place for you. Okay? And then share your thoughts. You need to start opening up more. I feel that you've been, because of fear or self-doubt, not feeling worthy of this wonderful, you are worthy. You're worthy and deserve. It doesn't matter what you did in the past. The past we can't undo. The past is done. It's done. But you can do something with this that's absolutely fucking wonderful. And guess what? You deserve it. So share your thoughts. Open your heart up. Mimic him. You know, he's taking this person's taking a risk bearing it all for you, you know? And once you do that back, everything's going to shift. That if fear energy or any self-doubts or anything like that, it's going to transmute, okay, into something beautiful. And you're going to feel freer every time. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight, but you really need to be open. And talk about your trust issues. Talk about, well, this is, you know, this is why this. Now, I feel like maybe there have been conversations about exes or traumas from past relationships, and I feel like that was part of the bonding period. But the thing is, it's time to really share, really open up to this person. Because I do feel there's a mutual attraction, there's mutual draw. You're really interested in them, but there's hesitation there. But you're being asked to trust because this is divinely guided into your life. Okay, now we're going to look at the bonus card, which has to do with self-love. What do you have to work on to bring out more self-love? Because when you love yourself and give yourself that energy, it flows out. That will also help dissolve any obstacles or blockages that you're having, to be open to not only giving, but to receiving love in. Because that's what, you know, people think it's easy to receive love, but it really isn't. It's hard as hell. Because the things that block us is not feeling worthy enough, not feeling good enough, okay, not feeling enough. And that's all the bullshit that was tapped in our heads by other people, okay, who didn't feel worthy and stuff like that. Okay, oh wow, I can't make this up. So what your guides are asking you to focus on as far as the self-love area is believe in yourself. Believe in you. Believe in what you have to bring to the table for the world, okay, most importantly for yourself. Okay, watch the self-talk, though. I just got, I'm getting a message from Spirit saying, believing in yourself means not beating yourself up so much. Being more positive, talking. Okay, watch the thoughts. Start to, if you can, whenever you watch this video, try for a couple hours to monitor your thoughts. Put it in your head for the intention. You're going to watch for self-defeating or beating up thoughts. Okay, like guilt thoughts or anything negative thoughts toward yourself. Okay, you need to be mindful of that, because I really feel that was a very strong message, because it has to do with believing in who you really are. You are in a good space. You are stepping right into where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be, which is your real self. Do not suffocate that. You need to be open. You need to be you. Don't be afraid to say what you feel. You know what I mean? Just trying to do it at the height of emotion, because you know that can wreck, that can like end up badly. But when you're in a space where you're just talking, let it flow and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Believe in yourself. You've got this. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're strong. And yeah, you had some hiccups, I feel. But the thing is, you're still standing and you're still moving forward on your path. I feel for the people who pick pile 2 that you're very strong on your path right now. Though I feel like there's a couple of things that you've been trying to work on that have got stagnant, kind of stopped. That's okay. There's a reason for that. But while those areas are stopped, you want to look around, widen your perspective, quit focusing on the stoppage and start opening up and see what else is out there. Because I feel that, and I don't feel this is relationships. Okay, I'm talking about like in other areas, whatever they are, or a situation or a project or a hobby or something you're starting. You need to widen. That's all I keep seeing is 2 hands. Widen the perspective more and look around the blockage, because if we all sat there and waited when things stopped, we would get nothing done. We would just be like, have cobwebs, waiting. So, but whenever there's a blockage like that, and I feel like for some of you, remember this may not resonate with everybody, that for some of you, I know we're kind of going off, but I'm just getting the messages from Spirit for you, and since I'm in the mood, you're getting it. The reason why it's been stopped for a while, like we're talking weeks, because that's done. You learned what you need to learn there. You got some skill or knowledge or something from it. Maybe getting your feet wet for the first time or stepping out of your comfort zone for that particular thing. But now that you've done that, they're like, okay, now you can move on to the real deal. That was just a warm up. So just keep that in mind, that thing that stopped is not stopping you in that area or towards your goal there. You just need to widen your perspective because there's more. There's something else that needs to come in. You need to but you have to step back from that and go, okay, I'm open. And then you'll see. Okay? So pile 2 people, if you want a more in-depth reading in the love area, I have a $14.14 love special going on till the midnight February 14th. excuse me, I got all the details down below in the description box. And remember to like, share, and subscribe if this resonated, and comments are greatly appreciated. And like I appreciate you, sending you lots of love and light. Thank you. People of pile 3. People of pile 3. All right. Now you guys, I'm glad you're last. Because in meditation, and trust me, it took me a couple hours to do this, your pile had me very confused. So we're going to do this together. And I'm like, I'm not even looking at these. I'm just going to do whatever. Okay. All right, pile 3. So the first thing we're going to look at, what's going on. This pile 3, you guys are going to be a little different. There's, you'll see. Okay. Yes, I did see them because I did pull these cards prior, but I didn't read them because I'm like, no. All right. So we're going to do this together, so bear with me. We're going to look at who's coming in. Are they past, present, future? Are they a potential partner? Someone you're interested in now that's brand new? Or is it someone old coming towards you? Now, remember, these are energies that are physically coming in if they're not in already. Okay. We got the 2 of Swords. 2 people vying for you. A decision must be made here. So I asked for a clarification. Okay. On these 2. Because that first thing I felt was there was 2 people, and you have, it's getting to a point, there's no option here. You have to make a decision. So, since there's a decision and there's 2 people involved here that you are, I don't want to say you're in between. It's just you need to make a decision. Are you going to hang on to the past or let go of the future? We'll find out. All right, let's see what the first person is. It's a Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands, which could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now remember, don't take the astrological signs to heart, because you might go, they aren't any of those. But that could be their Venus, how they view love, how they approach love, how they view it. Okay. This could also be their rising sign. Okay. But this person has a lot of fire, a lot of energy. Okay. And they're coming, and they're here, and they're very passionate. Very determined, but they're also kind of flighty and a little bit they're kind of back and forth a little bit about stuff. And so when they give messages to you, when they speak, they communicate, this is very strong, I'm getting this, they kind of go, blah, they're like, rah, you know, they have to tell you right when they're feeling it too. So if that describes one of your people. I also feel, I want to say new. Pages, how I'm gauging if they're an X energy or a new energy is literally what the card is. This person could be young, but I don't really feel, I feel that they're kind of new, but you know them. This is somebody you've interacted with, obviously. All right, so we're going to look at the second person now. Page of Swords. Someone very intellectual. Okay. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Remember, this could be their rising or Venus. Okay. This person is, I just keep getting high intellectual. They're very logical. They come across cold. They're kind of slow moving. Okay. They can inadvertently be cutting with their words when they communicate. Okay, another communication card. There's a lot of communication going on with these 2 people and you. Okay. I feel like this one is someone from the past. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Someone from the past. Someone you were in a relationship or some sort of relationship before a partnership. Okay. All right. The 2 of Swords, though. This is a very important card, though, for you, people of pile 3. Okay, the decision has to be made. This can't keep happening because it's driving you nuts. Okay, this is for your own mind because this is Swords here. This is messing with your mind now. You know, it's like it's giving you a mind fuck. Okay, to the 10th power. So it's double too. Twosies. Okay. Yeah, and that song just came through my head, and this is dating myself, and only a few of you might get this. Torn between 2 lovers, playing like a fool. Okay, that's the song that came through just now. Sorry. Okay, now let's see what the Page of Wands' true intentions are towards you. That's going to help And remember, I just want to say this before we start on this, is that keep an open mind. Remember, nothing's set in stone here, okay? Take what resonates. Don't even think about the stuff that doesn't. Just ignore it, okay? Don't even let it start getting into your brain's already overthinking this whole situation, so we don't want to add to that. So please try to keep in mind the thing that dings you, write that down immediately. Like if you go, that's like you get that feeling, write it down, okay? So let's look at the true intention behind the Page of Wands. What's his true intentions towards you? Judgment. Judgment, fairness, being fair in love and war is what I'm getting for Judgment. This is really interesting here. Choices. He wants you to make the right choice. I feel that. I also feel that he knows that there's a big decision. I feel that you might have even explained this because they're new. Okay, this. I feel like this is the past. This is now. Okay, happening now. And you've talked to them about the ex. You've talked to them. You've explained it to them. Okay, so they get this. Okay, they're they have a fresh understanding of the situation. It seems like they have a clarity boost when it comes to you. Okay, and understanding what you're going through here. It's almost like they stepped into it. Okay. And all they want is for you to be happy. That's the true intention. But they really feel that if you give them that fair chance to step into them, give them a chance, that you will see that you will be happier and you'll feel fulfilled. That's what, like a fresh start. And the thing is also with this card, deep communication is indicated here. Do you have that with this person? We'll find out and see if that's indicated in there. But this person you have a deeper connection with, you have a deeper communication with. He sees that and he loves that. He embraces that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gender base, guys. Please forgive me on that person. Okay, because it could be male or female. All right. And remember, this is not time sensitive. You guys can look at the same time. But this person really feels strongly about this connection with you. Okay, and they know you feel that too, and that even makes them more determined that you are their match. Okay, but he knows, the thing is with this card, the intention to, what is weighing on this person's mind is knowing you have to make a choice. And they're trying to be okay with that, okay? They're just standing back. They're not passing judgment. They're not trying to push you. They're trying to be there for you in a neutral way, but that's really hard when they love you. They do love you. There is major love with this card, okay? And I feel that there's this huge emotional bond that's been growing between you two recently. And then it seems like something happened with this person too, like right after that. It's almost like once you started opening up here, this person kind of started entering the fray, or by a message or a letter or something. So you got some kind of communication from them, and that kind of threw that off. And they understand this. He's like, if you want him, he'll stay. He'll be there wide open, no judgment. But if you don't, he'll leave quietly. Okay. But his intention towards you is just for you to be happy. Just to be happy. That's what I get. Okay, so let's look at the Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords' true intentions towards you? What we got here? Oh. Ooh, the Tower. What? Okay, so this person is very determined to show you that they have, like, things are not the same. Now, I know I regret, now I did that too, but I went to the regular meaning in my head, but now I'm tapping into it. Okay, so this person's intention is whatever happened, the communication that happened between you and this person recently is how this is how this person's feeling right now. Like an upheaval, like it didn't go as planned. In this person's head, they had it planned out. They were going to come in and go, hey, look, I've been working on stuff and you're the one and I was wrong and blah, blah, blah. It never happened again. I love you. I've always loved you, blah, blah, blah. And then you were like, yeah, but, and they went, ah! So they're not happy. Okay, their intention is they're disappointed. They thought things were going to go their way. When they contact you, they thought it would be just you'd be right back like normal. I know that sounds bad. That may not apply to everybody, so please take this with a grain of salt. This may not resonate with everyone. But I feel that there are outside influences also that he's been dealing with that had to do with you and them. I shouldn't say he, forgive me guys, I don't mean to keep doing it. It's just the masculine energy, the fire energy that we've been getting recently, like, I mean, combating us all is just overwhelming. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate an gender, and I'm sorry. I just feel like I have to apologize. But, this is happening right now. This is the one thing about the tarot card. A romance or love reading indicates what they're feeling right at the moment. This isn't like a week from now. This isn't like has been going on. This is at this time. Okay. This is kind of like the way he's going to come, or if he hasn't been communicating with you through a tower type, you know, anger, like showing you how upset or disappointed they are. It's almost like this is giving you like a kick in the head about what you really want, okay, in a relationship. His intention right now is just upheaval. He's disappointed, or this person, sorry, I keep doing that, ask for forgiveness. It's not always catastrophe here and chaos, okay? But this is this person's inner side. This is what you're not seeing, because this person doesn't seem like they open up as much as your Page of Wands does, okay? This one's more keeps it in and overthinks and really chews it up. And this is what's going on inside them right now towards you as they're thinking of you. Like, it doesn't, it's like, it was either his way or their way or the highway. And because you didn't just jump right on and say, oh yeah, like before, I guess I keep getting, okay, remember this may not resonate with everybody. They just went, what? And this isn't where their ego took this hit. That's what this is. Sorry guys, I'm getting it as Spirit's talking through me as I'm getting this. This is the ego. Their ego right now is like, bam, and they do not like that. I almost feel, gosh, you know, like a earth sign, like an almost narcissistic tendencies here is what I'm feeling here. Feeling very, they're just angry. They're resentful, you know, and they're probably going to turn it on you. But this is a wake-up call, I feel like, or a game changer here. You know, all of a sudden, you know, you've had space to think and everything. And this reaction here is just not going to fly anymore with you, you know, because you're in a better place. You're stronger. And you're like, what? Get out of here with that. Okay. So I know that I had a hard time describing that to you guys. So I'm sorry I went on and on and on. But I really feel like I needed to discuss the tower a little bit more in depth, because this has to do with their intentions towards you, how they're feeling towards you right now, and they are not happy. You know, they're just, because you didn't jump when they said, here I am, I'm back, or whatever the communication was. Okay, so next, okay, sorry guys, I have to release the towel. I need a drink, sorry. Ugh. All right. Well, let's look at the Page of Wands, and let's see what the advice is from your guides. Oh, this is a draining one. A new day dawns. It's yours for the taking. It's your choice. But this is like a blessing from Spirit, from your guides. Okay, to you. You want brand new, fresh start, fresh slate. No baggage, nothing from the past. They're saying that's what's coming here with the Page of Wands energy, with that person, the Page of Wands. And a new day. Brand new start. Brand new, fresh, clean start. And this potential to build this beautiful, deep connection that you have here with the Page of Wands. You know, I always say that friendship is the basis of any kind of relationship. Any kind. And it's such a, I mean, it's a beautiful foundation. you know, and I feel that that's present here, you know, and the guides were like, yeah, a new day is dawning. It's up to you though, you know, are you willing to take that leap of faith? Are you willing to step into this? Okay. All right, now let's look at Page of Swords. Okay, so the advice is, wow. Okay, your guides are telling you to stay strong. Stand your ground. Do not sit there and go, well, maybe. Your first instinct is dead on. That's why they're asking you to stay strong at this time. Do not falter. Do not compromise who you are now. You know what makes you happy. You know what you need from a partner. That's the big, like, driving point. You know what you need from a partner. You don't want someone who says they're going to do something they don't, and they're just doing that just to get you back. No. That's, you know this person. You know. Okay, you have to stand strong. Okay, you have to stand strong. And then the peacock shows up with, let go of the old. It's time to let go of the old. Old way of thinking, old way of being, especially sometimes we revert back to the people we were in past relationships, even though we're like not the same people we were when we start, but then we start falling back into the old behavioral patterns with it, and things start going back to, that's why things go, almost always will go back the same when exes get together. It's like at first it's all brand new, fresh, and passionate, and then all of a sudden it falls back into that same thing, and then you're gone again. So, but they're asking you to let go of the old. Stand your ground. Stand strong on who you are. You are this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bird. Look at this. Peacock. Look that up for your spirit animal, people of Pile 3. The peacock. You know, the peacock feathers are actually, there's a special peacock feather. It's very rare, but you'll see the peacock's eye. You know how you see those on their feathers, on the feathers. I forgot what it's called. I believe Krishna is one of the gods that I believe. Okay, don't take me for a word for it. But if you ever find a double-sided where the eye is also on the other side, which is very rare, it's supposed to really bring protection and good luck to the person who has that. And I had to share that with you. I don't know why. But for those of you who are interested, just keep going with the reading. Sorry. I always get mad at readers that do that. I'm like, will you stop talking? Okay. So, but letting go of the old and stepping into this brand new, beautiful you fully. Okay, I feel, people of Pile 3, I want to tell you too, what I'm getting for you guys personally on your journeys that you have been working so hard. And this has been like a tug of war with this person, this page of swords. It's been a tug of war. Whether or not they've always been present, you've been doing your best to let go and cut ties and move forward, and let go and cut ties and move forward. And now you're starting to stand on your own, and you don't have that, you know, in the back of your head anymore. You're starting to actually be in the now and look forward to the future without fear. You're baby stepping. You're doing wonderfully. Okay, but as we all know, as we walk through our paths and we start evolving and stepping into our higher selves, or start moving forward, you know, and opening up and allowing these new things to come in, you know, tests happen. But I wouldn't look at this. I just kept getting the word test. Like, some of you might think this is a test of where you are right now, where you've evolved to, but it's not so much that. It's just, now's the time to cut away the old. It's time to release. Last year, I kept saying in my readings I was doing on Instagram and Facebook at the time, I kept telling people, if you don't do it now, you're going to relive that cycle for next year. And it's going to be twice as worse if you don't step up and let go. I kept reiterating that. And this is, you know, for the people who didn't, they're, you know, you're getting, but the people are still working on it. Like you guys, I really feel you've been doing very, very strong. Your game is strong as far as working on what makes you happy and focusing on standing up for yourself and not caring what other people think. And that's not easy for anybody. And it's especially not easy in love. Here's me. This is me now. A year ago, no. Now, yes. You take me as I am or fuck off. It doesn't matter to me. I have no problem being balls out myself. But it was hard to get out of the mindset. But what if this person just stops talking to me or what? You know, and you can't worry about that, because the more you step into who you really are, the more you attract people that are like that to you. And those are the people we want to be around. We want that support. We want that unconditional love, that friendship, that deep bonding, that connection. And that is here. But that's where this is coming up, because you are stepping in that space. But this has to be let go of. Let go. But it's up to you. Take these readings with a grain of salt, okay? Now, oh, how did I skip this? Okay. What? Oh, I see. Okay. So I was drawn for different cards for this one. We're going to wait on the wands here. But I did ask for one final card for you guys for this. And I go, what is the main message that is coming, or that is here? Because this is a page. Okay. And it's not just about communication. It doesn't just represent your ex or past person. Okay. It could be someone that you kind of started with, but it just didn't work. Okay. But I do feel it's someone like an ex, somebody from the past here. Okay. And I asked what the main message is overall for this. What's happening here? Change. And I'm going to ask you a question, people, to pile 3. Is this a cycle that's happened to you over the years? The same type of person over and over again? Because change is here. You've asked for it. You want better. You know you deserve better. You are worthy. It's coming in. It's coming in. Okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay? But I feel that this message is for you for this whole overall reading, and I will finish this pile in just a minute, that you're in a metamorphosis phase. But I will tell you this, if you choose to stay where it's safe, stay with what you know, instead of taking that risk into something that's going to, probably, maybe that vibes with you more, raises your energetic vibration, really supports you, that the change will still happen. It's going to happen anyway, because you work so hard for it. You can't just stop the wheel. You can't just throw a wrench in the whole machinery, because that's when terror moments happen. Okay, so remember to be open that this change is happening now. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing this whole thing from a different perspective, especially this here. You don't want to, I know you're done repeating cycles. I could feel this. You were done having the same old type of people around you all the time. And it's like, why do I keep attracting that? Well, obviously you kind of have stepped out of that, because look at this Page of Wands. I'm going to see, how do they view you? I think that's what I pulled for this one. Oh, no, that's not what the overall message for this. Okay, you know how this said a new day dawns? Okay, your message, a new day dawns. This is brand new. This is good. This is supportive in all ways. We've got divine timing. There's a reason why this person's here at this time. And what did I just talk about? Change is happening. The metamorphosis is coming. It's happening right now. You're in the midst of it, but a decision has to be made. Okay. And you know how the Fool is all about blind trust and stuff like that in tarot? That's what I feel like the theme is with this person here. But you got to understand, divine timing is in play. And even they see this. I feel that they see this in you. They see this because they've come out of stuff too. They've stepped into a thing, but they're a little bit more enthusiastic and childlike about it. Like, not immature as far as, or naive. They know the truth. They know how people can be. But they're like, you know what? I still want to be, woohoo! I want to start something fresh and clean. And they feel that with your connection, when you guys, I guess, connected, it was all divine timing. Something happened with, how do I explain this? It was like synchronicity. Something happened and then you came in, basically. And it was like, bam! So they know there's something special here. They know there's something, this is meant to be in their lives for a reason. You are. Okay? They know. They just know. I just feel very strong. They're very strong in that with you. All right. Now, this is the very special self-love advice, and also advice in this situation, a little bit more clarity. You got the Nightingale spirit. Letting you know love is all around. Love is in everything. Love is in your Page of Wands and everything that the cards had to say, the Page of Swords and everything the cards had to say. Love is in this dual situation you've got going on here. It's just different. They're all different, right? But the most important thing I'm getting from a spirit for you, people of the Pile 3, is love is everywhere around you. But most importantly, what you need to really step into, and I know you guys recognize this already because I feel it, it's in you. It comes from you. The more you open up and give, the more you're receiving in. And that's why this is all coming in. It's almost like they went, I want some of that too. You know, but you're like, but that's not my, yeah, well, it's different. Because it is different. This is completely new, different energy, different love energy. Love comes in many different frequencies, depending on where we are in our souls, in our space, in our higher selves, on our path, what we're doing. I mean, in all areas. But the big thing, too, is knowing that, you know, it's there for you to have in any way, shape, or form. But you need to understand that it's available to you because you are worthy, you are deserving, you are enough. You're everything. As long as you know this for yourself, remember, you got to give that love to yourself first so you can be open to give others, but not only that, to receive it from yourself too. Okay, love is all you need. And the thing is, it doesn't, I feel that you guys are stepping into a space where you do understand that love isn't just about someone who loves you, or having kids that love you, or having people that love you and outside loving you. You're starting to step into a space where you know that as long as the love is within yourself, you're okay. This just adds value to it. It just adds to that, you know, and you're stepping into that space, and that was a confirmation. You're on the right path as far as love goes within yourself. This is self-love. This is your work that you're doing. You are on the path. But they're also asking you with this decision and the information. Now remember, take all information. This isn't set in stone. I mean, shit could switch in 2 seconds just because somebody said yes or no, or somebody decided, hey, I'm going to the Maldives for a month. Okay? That could flip everything. So just keep in mind of that. But because of this, they're asking you to take a really big swan dive into yourself. Really look and... But the question, what I'm getting for you guys, people of the Pile 3, is to ask yourself, what do you need? Not what you want. What you need from a partnership. What do you need from a partner? What do you need from a romantic partner? What kind of support do you feel you need from somebody to have that balance in a relationship? Do you need to have spiritual support? Do they need to be on the same level or same page as far as that goes, your spiritual work? If you're into, like, say you're really big into yoga or meditation, you know, you really want somebody who supports that. You want someone who, I shouldn't say, everybody has different things and opposites attract. But I mean, you want somebody who's like on the same level of understanding with the spiritual stuff that goes along with that too, you know, the mindset, the vibe. You also want to ask yourself, you know, you also want to ask things like, you know, what do you need as far as, like, support? Do you need your partner to be as financially independent as you are, or stable as you are? Does it matter? What do you need from your partner, your ideal partner? What do you need? Make a list. Don't focus on what you don't want. We're looking at what you need. There's a difference between what you want and what you need. Hey, we all want to be rich and living at large and being able to, like, not have to work 9 to 5 and do what we love, you know, do our passions. But there's so much more to it than that. You know, I mean, that's what we want. But do we need all that? Will that help support us and who we are? I'm not going to use the phrase to make us happy, because the thing is, the happiness, we got that here. We do have that in ourselves. We allow that, you know. But taking this deep dive into yourself to really find out what you need from a partner is going to help this Two of Swords decision help you make it. But I do feel that this has to be made. They're not giving me a time frame, but this does need to be made, like, very soon, because your brain's not going to be able to handle this too much longer. You may choose to walk away from both and start over and be by yourself for a while. That's up to you. Just remember to take all of this information with a grain of salt, but remember to write down the things that resonated, not the things that did not, because that's just going to add to the confusion. So thank you, Peel the Pile 3, for your patience, and I hope this helped or gave you clarity in any way, shape, or form. If it resonated, I'd love to hear feedback. And if you need a little bit more of personal reading in this situation, I do have my special down below. It's $14.14. Please email me, and I will book that reading as quickly as possible for you guys. I'm trying to pop them out within 24 hours, or 12 to 24 hours is what I'm going for right now. So I send you lots of love and light, and just sincerely from my heart to yours, that no matter what decision you make, as long as you're making it for who you are now, your true self, you'll be happy. Okay, so on that note, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really keeps me going, and trust me, I mean it. I got stuff coming, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and with all my heart and very humility and gratitude, thank you. Thank you for being here for me.